Stacey Cain. I am the Acting Director of Public Health here in Nauru. So James has just taken you through the new processes in the airport when a flight arrives from overseas. These new measures have been put in place to keep Nauru coronavirus free. Because right now there are no confirmed cases of coronavirus in Nauru, and we are trying to keep it that way. So the whole strategy is called catch and contain. So right from the airport, as you've seen the processes there, and then from there they are taken to three phases of accommodation. So first one, everybody gets on the bus and goes to the transition accommodation. In the transition accommodation, they have a nurse there, stationed there 24 hours a day, every day, and they monitor the residents for symptoms, flu-like symptoms, and especially fever. So that's 3 times a day, just to make sure that the cohort that arrive together have no symptoms of coronavirus. Because if they find somebody there, if they catch someone there with a symptom like a raised temperature or a cough, then they will be moved to the second phase of the accommodation, which is, so this is a totally different accommodation and area. So this is called the observation accommodation. This is where the monitoring and surveillance will be increased. So they will still have their temperature checks, but they will also have the coronavirus test done. So that will be sent overseas, because right now we don't have that testing capability. So the samples will be sent overseas, and then while awaiting the results, they will be they will remain in the observation accommodation. And if somebody falls really ill during the phase of observation accommodation, they will be taken to the third phase of the accommodation. Which in the third phase of the accommodation, you will be provided with extra care, extra monitoring. Everything will be escalated to the patient's needs. So that's the whole catch and contain strategy with the new arrivals at the airport. So as I've said before, Nauru is still coronavirus free. So we have put some things in place that we are trying to keep it that way, to keep it coronavirus free. So at Ron Hospital there are some new changes. One of them is our new cough and fever clinic. So everyone now will have to come in to the hospital from the back, and there is a new screening process also in place. So first they will be screened. Some people will be sent to the cough and fever clinic. Other people who don't need to go to this clinic are sent to the appropriate clinics from that first screening.
All right, so as you've heard, with all of the processes from the airport right through to public health, I'd like to thank Stacey and the team for, obviously for the phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, also for the processes that happen over at the airport. I'd like to thank aviation, the police, the immigration, the baggage handlers, and also the public health workers that make this whole process work. So thank you so much, and be reassured, Naurus, that this is one of the safest places on earth, and you have one of the best processes across the Pacific, and you should be proud. Okay, tuba.
I've been so far